episode 8. I've been doing Duolingo.
It's working.
Yeah.
Interview today. Thanks for doing it. We appreciate it.
Interviews.
There was a recent article
Yes.
in Variety magazine, and what this critic said was
It wasn't good.
show came across as little more than paint by numbers kiddie entertainment, the skin crawling horror.
The skin crawling horror.
They
were really nice to us.
Abomination. You know, how do you respond to this kind of criticism?
It's an easy thing to do.
This was not scripted. That was all actually said about us, probably.
That's how our interviews went.
Yeah.
That's how our interviews would go, and we just go, great, I was having a great morning. It's 9 a.m. I'm getting shit talked to by this girl I don't even know.
She's quoting other people, but yeah.
So I guess the main question here is, who are you guys? Who is OTOWN?
Not your friend.
We were cool with her.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
She's just setting us up.
She wrote a good article.
She was setting us up for a good article.
And also, I'm sure she was set up by the cameras to set that up.
Well, not
that
her
was
cameras,
great- that was
just her
great journalism.
job.
She's like, she prods at us, so we want to talk now, and then.
Yeah. And Jacob probably yelled at her at some point.
No, I do remember there was UK magazines that would say other people said things that weren't true just to see if you would talk crap back, and then they'd write that stuff. Enemy. It was called Enemy. NME.
You fell for it a couple times.
Yes, I did.
No reason to believe that we can write yet because he hasn't heard anything.
If there's one thing that critics react to positively, it's when your songs actually make it onto an album and are good, you know, and I think that will definitely change people's opinions about you guys and how you got to be where you're at today.
This time around, what's important for us is to focus in on our songwriting ability and grow as writers. It's a huge opportunity for us, and we have to take advantage of it.
I like doing these interviews. It reminds us of how much we have to grow.
Right.
And it reminds us that not everybody out there likes OTOWN.
I know that we have the talent. We just have to prove it. It's starting to feel like it's now or never.
I don't really care what a critic says, but I want it to be things that I want to say and music that I'm excited to play and I'm excited to...
Exactly, that's why we need to write it. We need to write our own music, but that's something that I'm kind of afraid of.
I think this critic proves the exact fact that we...
Dyeing my hair because I had the tips. And it had continuity. You could see like it's like so dyed.
They change.
It's so dyed. But we have to dye your hair for the interviews though.
Damn,
that's what the
we're at
J
the
Records office feels
We're
like.
at the walls door. No, right? Where is this?
You were doing curling on the table?
On the
That's
table
genius.
of this like 5-star hotel in New York City.
Clive comes in and sees us doing this, he's going to be like...
We're meeting with Clive.
Clive Davis.
Curling on his table. That's hilarious. I'm sure I probably started.
We're discussing where the second album's gonna go.
Well, now we are.
See, Diddy!
Ooh, I didn't age well.
Wow, 42 weeks on the chart. Wow. What about the next single?
Yeah, we really want to release Love Should Be a Crime.
Love Should Be a Crime is a possibility for our next single because it's a different sounding song. Love should be a crime.
Research shows it's not going to be a hit record. I mean, I can't really release that.
Clive Davis is a genius. When he feels something's not a hit, he'll say it. But I can't help but disagree.
I remember hearing they had this thing. A lot of their
I
research
was just
done,
gonna go there,
Yeah,
yes.
a lot of their research was done over the phone.
Yep.
So they would have this network of people that they would call, and they would play them 20 seconds or 30 seconds of the song, and then people had to vote whether they would continue listening to that song or not. And based on that was one of the biggest
That
metrics
was their
they would
science.
use. That was their science they would use, and they had this network of people that they tested. It's kind of crazy.
Which you look at now, I mean, you look at songs now where people are like, oh, I posted it 100-something times before it caught on, or it caught on through TikTok and not this. Like, that to me is a very skewed way to say if something was a hit or not.
Create an album.
I personally want harder hitting, like, girl kind of stuff.
I think we want to write, though. I mean, we want to have an opportunity to write.
With respect to your writing, you got your careers at stake. It's not easy to write a hit song.
Is our stuff really good?
That was such sound advice, man. You got your careers at stake. Let's not focus on the writing. Let's keep getting you hits.
Yeah.
And then right away. But if you want hits, let's not die on that hill.
This time around, I really want my songs on the album. I'm really nervous about it, but I believe that I can write.
I also don't think we realized how close we were to like not having a career anymore. You know, like
Right. We needed another hit.
We didn't realize we needed one more hit and one more hit after that, and everything on the album. It seems obvious now.
Right.
Yes, but we thought. Didn't he think that he had the hit?
No, that's why they delayed the album over and over again.
Yeah.
Because they kept thinking like nothing was testing as like a smash.
These are they just kind of landed on These Are the Days.
These Are the Days tested well, yes, and then I Showed Her was next, but
It's gonna be trial basically.
Studio B.
I always thought it was weird though that coming into our second album, they didn't really go for something that was up-tempo, kind of like what was working for the other boy bands at the time.
Right.
And they
Fast
kind of
stuff.
went with like just kept going mid-tempo, or slow for us.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Just hanging out in the studio, shirtless, two dudes.
That was our house.
That was not our house.
That's
Yes, it was.
that's my bedroom.
That's our house.
Garage converted to a
was?
studio. Yeah. That was in my because I lived in that pool
lived
house.
in the pool house.
I don't remember it being that big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice size of the whole
Yeah,
garage.
well, we used to hang out in there.
I've recently just got into writing.
So there you go. You were in there too.
So infatuated with just the whole.
Yeah, but he like threw the whole vibe out with his shirt on.
American Game is the first song I really wrote out.
Man, that was fun to play live.
Me out.
And we were so passionate about it, but it's not a good song.
It's whatever. We did a good job with it.
Yeah.
But people reacted to it live, so it really helped our esteem. Like back then, when we were trying to find something that people reacted to, they reacted to that song. I don't know if it was just because it was on the show or what.
It was post 9/11.
Yeah. And that's what when I'm listening to all these songs, when I listen back, I remember thinking, yeah, these are so good, they're so good, they're so good. But like, and they're fine, and I'm proud of them,
they're
but
fine.
they weren't good, and they weren't hit songs, and they weren't going to change our lives or our career.
No, not the way we needed. And
Yeah.
that's, what you say to youth. That's that kind of stuff. Like your ear's not trained enough yet to know that this isn't a hit. You're just too close to it, and that's a part of it,
It worries me the fact that I don't have the same musical taste as my record company. They have to just have an imagination with me, because it's easy to give them a song and say, yeah, this will be on.
That's that East County flip right there.
El Cajon.
You're trying to change pop music. To be the band that does that is a big step. The Beatles did it. Led Zeppelin did it.
I know that this band has...
A little too lofty, dude. You just need to chill. Sing the next good song, okay?
Very few bands like you guys out there that have made major contributions to their first or second album. You guys play instruments on stage, you come from a musical background, and you guys are writing some good songs.
Clive just needs to see the determination and the passion, and once he realizes I'm not gonna leave him alone, and everything I put in front of his face is not gonna be what he wants to hear, then he'll just get a better idea. Like you said, you just have to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Excuse me.
and then the Nelly thing, right? And then, because NSYNC.
Yeah. Yeah, oh man, look at Rich.
You've got a lot of songs on a lot of albums.
You're uncomfortable with it because it's new to you, but dude, you understand, you have it in you, you know what I mean? You're a musical person.
I think I come up with really good concepts for songs. It's writing it down to make it sound hip enough and cool enough and putting it with a melody.
It's about doing stuff that comes from your heart like that. That sounds so corny, but it's true, I just don't want to see you not do something that you really want to do.
Yeah, kind of just lay in the cut.
Like shy.
When they're showing their songs to Clive, or when Clive's picking the songs, I'm gonna be like,
There's probably no worse time than when you're pitching something to somebody. When you're like, ugh, because there's so much time goes into everything. And that moment, whatever they say, affects you so much. You're like,
Well, it's funny because how many times have we, at this time, this was a time where you would get a CD of beats
Right.
that somebody would spend a lot of time on, and you would listen to it, and sometimes you switch to the next one within 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's the same thing with these songs. Like somebody like Clive Davis, you don't realize, he listens to probably 100 songs a week, or his team does, right? So they know within the first little bit, like if there's something there.
Right.
So it's not, you can't always take it as like devastating if they skip your song, but you still put your blood, sweat, tears,
that's the
energy
thing.
into it.
You're like, oh my God, you heard 20 seconds of something that I just spent so much time making 3 minutes of work, and you couldn't even give me the ear of 3 minutes.
I know.
Damn. Okay. It's cutthroat. Writing is very cutthroat.
Yeah, I think it's what a scary thing for us to have to do.
Yeah.
However seasoned we were or weren't, experienced or not experienced, like, damn, this is Clive Davis,
I think,
like, to Dan's point, it's like whatever he says is gonna be like,
right, it's
either
gonna
way.
affect you regardless. I think he gave me good criticism because he's like, oh, this is I see the picture, the track's not there like in a vibe, but I see potential, but it's not a hit.
Yeah.
And looking back, I was like, that's exactly right. He was the first was better than the second. The second kind of faded out. There was no real ending. I'm like, I see it all perfectly. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
More life story that's harder.
I'll say this about Trevor. He's like, your character was so authentic and so real that like you're just like, I've never written before. I'm really kind of nervous about it. I'd never written before at this point, but I was a little bit more faking it till I make it. And I was just like, I'd done a little bit of writing.
Right.
But you were nervous. You're this. You were uncomfortable. So I think, but I do think
I showed that.
He says it. He
and that's
admits
why
it,
people
yeah.
like him on the show, and I think that's why people still resonate with you.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh,
Look at that. I still own that iPad.
Me too.
iPod, the
Yeah.
first one ever. It's got the spinning dial and everything. I found it I keep finding it and going, I've kept it this long. Just keep it in the
I
drawer.
just keep it.
Sound for our group.
Yeah.
I hope he sees the passion behind it and its honesty.
There's Larry
Oh my
Jackson.
gosh, Larry Jackson. And Keith Napoli.
Larry Jackson is one of the most powerful people in the music business now.
Yeah, wasn't he at Apple or he's not there
He
anymore,
manages
right?
Travis Scott.
Yep.
Now he does?
But he was very high up at Apple Music
Apple
and all this
exec.
stuff, and he was like, he co-A&R'd one of our first record.
Yeah,
He was probably
look
like
how young he is too.
20 years old there.
Yeah.
He was like
Clive's bringing him with him.
He was like a boy
come with
genius
me.
at the time, yeah.
Come with me. We're gonna go listen to these OTOWN songs.
No, this
In
one,
mind was just a
No,
something
it's
to
an-
put
it's a
smile on your face
feeling.
that was fun to sing along to, right?
it's an album cut. It's not a
It's an album cut. It's hard to hear, but you hear it. It's true.
Business and profits.
Right.
And we had lofty expectations for being like, okay, dude, hear me out. I know this is the only like 5th song I've written in my life.
Right.
But it's a smash, and you should listen to the whole thing.
You should invest millions of
You
dollars
should
into
consider
At
putting
about
it on
4
an album
minutes.
that you're going to put millions
It's
of dollars
experimental.
into.
At about 4 minutes, it really gets good.
You got to hear this alternate chord I put at the end. This lick I put at the end.
Yeah.
Clive's like, I don't care what lick you put at the end. It
Right.
didn't make it a hit. It's funny when we think about that like now.
Wrong.
Yeah. Because he's doing
With
natural.
you.
It's like,
With you.
okay, give me something else to think about.
That's at the house.
Not our, well, hey.
Yeah, it is. That's our house. That's again right in the pool house.
Ugly too.
Okay, well, I think that's not a good thing to say. That's all.
Yeah.